Prophecies. Prophecies get a bad rap in media. One that is justified, or at least for the most part. Whether one is included in a movie, book, TV show, play, comic, or any other medium, it's typically cliché and removes stakes. The whole chosen one plot is not only overdone, but predictable as well. There is one prophecy-based story I do like, actually. One I think is done differently than even the most popular pieces of media they've shown up in elsewhere. That belongs to J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter series. This one stands out to me as a prophecy done right because of the rules set for it by the world being Rowling's creation, of course. Given by Sybil Trelawney, the prophecy reads as follows. The one with the power to vanquish the Dark Lord approaches, born to those who have thrice defied him. Born as the 7th month dies, and the Dark Lord will mark him as his equal, but he will have power the Dark Lord knows not, and either must die at the hand of the other, for neither can live while the other survives. Prophecies in the world of Harry Potter follow the meaning of the word prophecy far closer than many other popular uses, such as Anakin's prophecy in Star Wars, or the many in the Percy Jackson series. These follow as destinies or fate, things that will for sure happen, just needing to figure out the who or when. In Harry Potter, however, they are just predictions, things that, while grounded in reasoning as opposed to random guessing, may or may not ever come to fruition. In the Order of the Phoenix, Dumbledore reveals to Harry that Voldemort's active pursuit against the prophecy is what solidified it and made it true. It wasn't until Voldemort took it upon himself to take preemptive action that set the prophecy in stone. Just like all other prophecies in the wizarding world, Voldemort's may never have come true if he had simply left it alone. This is what makes the Harry Potter series stand out with this trope. It was a character flaw of the Dark Lord that set up his own demise. He was both arrogant enough of his skill and wit to think he was outsmarting, or at least preventing the prophecy, as well as naive enough to underestimate the power of love in regards to magic. This is what gave Harry his special protection and rebounded Voldemort's killing curse back to himself. As Dumbledore explains, the prophecy could have been referring to either Harry or Neville Longbottom, as they both matched the description at the time. Voldemort decided to kill Harry. In essence, he chose who the prophecy was referring to. If Voldemort had chosen to go after Neville, Neville would have been the boy who lived. What this scenario shows is that the events of Harry Potter aren't predetermined by some magical being or force. There is no destiny or fate at play. There are only the character's own will and choices that affect the outcome. It makes no difference that Voldemort's choice was based on Trelawney's prediction, as the prediction has no guarantee of being accurate. It's his reaction that retroactively allowed it to be. It holds especially true if Voldemort had never heard her prediction, as he wouldn't even have thought to act. The reason why the prophecy could no longer refer to Neville after that night in Godric's Hollow is because of the line, "But he will have power the Dark Lord knows not." Harry gained that power through the sacrifice of his mother, Lily. Her sacrifice created magical protection around Harry that kept him safe from the killing curse that night, as well as at his aunt and uncle's house. Neville never gained this protection, thereby not fitting the final criteria for the one the prophecy speaks of. Though, as we all know, Neville certainly became strong and skilled enough to deserve the title of the Chosen One either way. While I still think the prophecy in Harry Potter suffers many of the same tropes in the later books just as other prophecies in media, its origin is well done. It gives a compelling motivation for the Dark Lord to kill Harry both as a baby and later on in the main story. It also gives a completely sensible reason why the Dark Lord would kill James and Lily Potter. The fact also that Voldemort acted so quickly that he didn't take the time to learn that he hadn't heard the whole prophecy shows another flaw in him. He only heard what Snape had told him, and Snape hadn't heard the full prophecy. He felt so threatened by the prediction that he didn't bother to study or learn more about it as he had done with dark magic. Voldemort, despite being one of the most talented and powerful wizards of all time, is still human after all. This prophecy does well to represent his flaws both emotionally and logistically. I like the way Rowling handled this trope. I still think Harry being called the Chosen One is cheesy, but at least it wasn't bestowed upon him by some righteous being. The general wizarding population gave it to him because they believed in him. Another one of the many reasons I love this series. Thanks for watching my video. If you enjoy my content, consider following any or all of the actions on the screen. All links are in the description below. I truly appreciate your support. Until next time, hobos.